Hi guys, good morning. So I'm gonna quickly make a vegan frittata. So if you're interested in that and watching more recipes, then please subscribe. And yeah, so I've just made an omelette, so I shall leave the link below or up there somewhere. It's basically the same but just a thinner one, and without potatoes. So now this is a frittata, and they're nice hot or cold. You can pop them in the fridge, slice them up, and yeah, they're just a nice quick healthy snack. So I'm just going to spin you around and show you what I'm using to make one. Right, here's the bits that you're going to need. So to make your batter for your frittata, you're just going to need some of this gram flour, or chickpea flour. There's all different brands you can get. I just got this from Tesco. So gram flour, chickpea flour, as far as I know it's the same thing. It costs about 70 something pence in Tesco's, and I'm going to use a cup full of that, and you just mix that with water to get your batter. Some cooking oil, some olive oil. I've got these potatoes that I've just quickly sliced up, and I'm just going to boil them in some water so they're already cooked when they go into the frittata, because it doesn't take too long. The veg, I've got some, just sliced up some red onions. The peppers are frozen, you can use fresh or frozen. A couple of mushrooms and some of these really nice yellow tomatoes. Handful of spinach and some black salt, which you don't have to use. It's got a nice flavour without, but I just add it for a bit of a sort of eggy flavour, and a bit of pepper, and that's all you need really. So my water is boiling. I'm just gonna pop my potatoes in there, get all steamed up there. And I'll just do these for, I don't know, about 6 minutes. So I've just popped all my veg in the saucepan, just frying that up. And obviously, as I said previously, you don't need to use oil. You can just use a tad of water. So I've got my bowl ready. I'm just going to make me batter. So I've got a cupful of the gram flour. And then I'm going to put a drop of water in. Just put a little bit in, start mixing, and then see if you need any more. It doesn't need to be too thick. But definitely invest in this flour, it's so versatile, you can make so many things with it. So it's a bit too thick, so I'm just going to add a bit more water. Definitely check out my omelette video, because they're so delicious. The kids love them, they're cheap to make, and they're healthy. I'm going to put a drop more in. So we've only been vegan a year, so I'm still learning. So if there's any recipes you'd like me to attempt, please let me know and I shall have a go. So that's the sort of consistency I've got at the moment, just like a runny batter, a bit like when you do pancakes. Oh. So that's done. Just forgot, I need to add some of this black salt. You can get this online, get it on Amazon. I'll leave a link below if you want to get any. So I'm not going to go too much, just a, I'll say a generous pinch, and then I go a bit more. I'm just going to mix that in. Okay, I'm going to check on my veg. So the potatoes are almost done. steamed up there. And the veg is nearly ready. Okay, so I've got the oil in the pan, it's nice and hot. And I've put some pepper in here and give it a mix. And I'm going to pour all that in. I'm literally just going to leave it for a minute or so before I put my veg on. So I've got it on a medium heat at the moment. And obviously if you want it thicker, you can make more mixture. Or do it in a smaller pan. So I suppose it's a bit like a thick omelette. Now I'm going to just place my potatoes in there before the mixture firms up. Oh, I burnt myself. Obviously if you've got cheese you can add cheese, or you could put a bit of nutritional yeast. Right, I'm going to turn that down a bit now and I'm going to add some of my veg. Let me get a spoon. Got it on a fairly low heat. Now looking at this, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to flip it, so what I might do is just pop this under the grill in the pan, see how we go. See how much it firms up. Just going to put a little bit of salt on. You could put any herbs or spices on, whatever you wanted. Almost forgot my spinach. So if we put it on a low heat, then obviously that spinach will just sort of wilt down. So this would be good. You could knock this up the night before. You could put it in a packed lunch or take it to work in a little Tupperware box. Right, so I'm just going to go down the edges, make sure it's not sticking. Okay, I'm just going to leave that for a minute or so and then I shall come back to you. Just add an idea. What I could have done is put half the mixture in, put the vegetables and the spinach on, and then the rest of the mixture on the top. Or I could have just mixed all that into the mixture before I put it in the pan. But I shall try that next time. Right, I'm contemplating flipping it. What do you think? I should have maybe put the spinach on and then the veg on top, because I don't want my spinach to burn when I turn it over. Shall I go? Oh, I don't want to lose all my bits there. Oh no, not brave enough. I'll leave it for another. Oh goodness. And what I might do is get a plate. So I might put a plate over it and then flip it. What do you reckon? Don't want to burn myself. Here goes. Perfect. There we go. Looking good. Just thought this would be nice to make for a picnic, wouldn't it? If you had that cold, cut it up. See, vegan plant-based food is so easy to do. No cruelty involved. Who needs eggs when you can make stuff without eggs? Whether it be omelettes, cakes, whatever. Don't need eggs. Have a look under that, see what it's like. Who thinks I should flip again? Let's have a look. Ooh, ready? Oh, look at that. Wow, that is lovely. Well, I'm going to put it on a really low heat. And I'm just going to leave it there for a minute. I'm also going to put some more pepper on. Oh yes, that's looking good. Right, so I'm going to leave that to cook slowly. How delicious does that look? That'd be really nice with a bit of coleslaw. What else could you have it with? Some potatoes, some new potatoes. Yummy. So I shall show you when it's dished up. And yeah, I'm really impressed with that.